Welcome to the iPickle podcast, your home for all things pickleball in Australia. I'm Herman, joined by Sueme, and together we're going to break down everything happening in the pickleball world, from local tournaments to pro matchups and everything in between. But before we get into it, a quick shout out to our major sponsor, Pickleball Superstore, Australia's leading destination for all pickleball gear. They've been a huge supporter of the sport and of this podcast, so make sure you check them out at pickleballsuperstore.com.au. Today we'll be previewing the last destination of the PPA tour, which will be in Victoria this weekend at the Melbourne Pickleball Cup. It'll be at the Frankston Centenary Tennis Centre, which is out in Frankston North in Victoria. If you're around, we encourage you to go watch. In terms of the pro events, they kick off on Thursday with pro singles, men's and women's pro singles. On Friday, we'll feature the pro mixed doubles. Saturday will feature the pro gender doubles. And then Sunday will feature all the gold and bronze medal matches. So make sure you check it out in person if you can make it. And if you can't, if you're like us and you're based somewhere else in Australia, we encourage you to watch the stream this weekend. Sueme, let's get into the draw and chat about key players to watch, key games, and who we think will take out the medals this weekend. Should we begin with men's singles?
Yeah, singles it is.
Who are some of the players we should be looking to watch this weekend?
You've got Jack Wong in number 1 seed, so I think he's the key. I think he'll still, again, makes finals. We don't know if he's going to win the finals because there's still some other good players. You know, George Wall is back.
Yeah.
Your favorite singles player.
Yeah, then there's also Joey, Mitch, and Harrison Brown. Harrison Brown's doing pretty well this year.
Yeah.
And then we've got we've earmarked a couple of people from, I believe, Vietnam. We've noted Hoang Nam Lee.
Yeah.
So he's a gun. And then Hien Trong. For anyone that's been watching the pickleball tournaments over in Asia, funnily enough, these two players actually had a little bit of a controversial match over in, I believe it was Vietnam, where one player made some calls that were a bit questionable. Because it was just all over my social media feed when it happened. Obviously it was in a different language, so I didn't really understand, but you sort of sensed the gist of it.
And you could see the crowd getting involved as well, right?
Yeah.
I think I might have seen that, yeah.
Yeah. I think some of the key potential matches to watch will be the round of 16 between Hien Trong and Lee Juan Duc. So I think Duc is a young fella. I think he's only about 17.
Yeah.
But he's definitely got some highlight reels out on social media. I think that'll be a good match. And then I think also the quarterfinal will feature, we believe will feature Jack Wong versus the winner of that match versus Trong and Duc. And I think that'll also be a good quarterfinal matchup. But Sueme, one of the games I really want to see is I want to see George Wall play Mitch Hargraves in singles.
Wow. That'll be a big.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon wins it?
It's a good question. I think I'm going to say George Wall.
Yeah, if he's playing singles.
If he's put his name down, I assume then he's healthy and he's good to go. And
and he wants those points.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
One of the storylines leading into this weekend, noted by the PPA, is that I believe George is number 1 at the moment. Joey's number 2, but Joey will need to finish 2 places ahead of George in 2 events or something like that. Have a look on the PPA page. So yeah, perhaps George wants those points, or perhaps he just wants to come back to play some singles.
Yeah, imagine he wins this singles. Last time he played, he won it.
Yeah?
No, I think so. Yeah, I think he retired on a win.
Wow.
I think, Mitch, he's been playing in and out singles, so I don't think he loses against George Wall. I think George Wall will come in rusty, it's hard. He's been playing great. I've seen him play a few dream breakers in the last event in MLP, but 4 points is different than playing 3 sets.
Yeah.
It's just, he might get a set, but going into the 3rd set, I think Mitch still takes it. So I would say,
You'd say Mitch beats George?
Yeah. And for me, I think Mitch makes it to the finals against Jack Wong.
You reckon?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're on different side of the
They
draw.
are different side of the brackets.
Yeah.
And who do you have winning that?
Jack Wong again.
Jack Wong?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I beg to differ, Sueme. I think Jack Wong will come out of that side of the bracket.
Yeah.
I think he'll have a good semi-final, I think, against Harrison Brown. And Harrison Brown may be able to upset him, but I think Jack will take it. But I'm going to actually back Huang Nam Lee. I think this might be one of the event where he gets a really big result. He's coming from the other side of the bracket with Mitch and George. And I actually think he's going to take gold, Sueme.
Okay.
I think he's going to beat Jack Wong in the final. So my gold medalist is going to be Huang Nam Lee, silver medalist Jack Wong, bronze medalist Harrison Brown, and then my dark horse will be either that Trong or Duk. So again, that's that matchup. They'll have that early matchup, and the winner of that game will play Jack Wong.
Okay.
I think Jack Wong will beat both of them, but yeah.
Yeah. My dark horse is Joey Wild.
Joey Wild?
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
Well, at the same time, he's more motivated than anybody else to get those points. So, like George, he's still sitting on top.
Yep.
Joey is second. So if he wants to catch George, this is his category. That's where he makes up the difference.
Yep. Well, you guys at home, tell us what you guys think. If you look at the draw, let us know who you think will win gold, silver, and bronze. Drop a comment and even DM us what you think will happen this weekend. Moving on to women's singles. Sueme, who are some of the key players to watch this weekend in that event?
Women's singles, you've got Rose, Danny, Andy, Sarah, Yufei, and Nicola. It's like these are our top players to watch.
Yeah. So if you see any of them on the court during the stream, encourage you to make time and watch them. They're going to be unreal. Some of the key potential matchups that we've identified, and again we say potential because the draw can change, upsets can occur, is a potential quarterfinal between Danny and Nicola.
Yes, that's a very fiery quarterfinals because they play together.
Yeah, they'll be playing together in women's doubles, which will make that interesting. Just a hypothetical, Sueme, if that does happen this weekend, who do you see winning?
Nicola wins that. I think I rate her higher than Danny in singles.
I think that's a fair comment. I think it'll be a close one. I'll say I wouldn't be surprised if Danny wins that one.
Yes, no, I won't be surprised at all. Especially Danny, she keeps getting better every event, so she could win this.
Yeah. Another potential key matchup to watch is a potential quarterfinal between Sarah Dennehy and Yufei Long. Interestingly enough, this is actually a medal match in one of the recent events in Asia. So this will definitely be a quality match if it happens this weekend. Sueme, who do you see winning that match?
Sarah and Denny. I think she just wins outright this tournament.
You reckon she takes gold?
Yeah, she takes gold.
Yeah, well, one of the other key matchups we have identified is the semi-final between Andy D and the winner of Sarah and Yufei. Sueme and I both think that Sarah will win that match against Yufei. And you've got Sarah beating Andy in a semi-final.
Yep.
I see it a different way. I actually see Andy still taking that and taking the gold. So for the iPickle predictions, Sume's got Sarah winning gold, Rose silver, and then Andy bronze.
Yes.
I've got it the other way around regarding the gold and bronze medal. I've got Andy D taking gold, Rose taking silver, and then Sarah taking bronze.
Yeah.
And I think we can agree a definite dark horse for this event will be Yufei Long.
Yes.
If she wins that game against Sarah, she can actually go all the way.
Yes. I think right now it's between these ladies, right? There's Andy, there's Sarah, then you've got Rose.
Yep.
And then you've got Yufei. I think between these four ladies, and we can shout out anyone can win a gold.
Yep. No one's surprised if any of those four win the gold this weekend. Yeah, no, awesome. Moving on to men's doubles this weekend. Sueme, who are some of the key pairings to watch?
And now the key pairings, we've got Hargreaves and Taylor.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think Jason Taylor has been playing very good. He's been playing good. Pickle, I saw him play. He played a tournament with Sterling recently and they looked good.
That's the good old...
So that's a dark horse.
That's a good old New Zealand hustle pairing.
Yes.
Big Middle and Jason Taylor. He's got that big top spin serve, hey?
Yeah, big serve. Yeah, poaches well, moves well.
Yeah.
I think one of the fittest pickleball player in Australia, like the way he moves on the court, yes.
And he also celebrates well post-point, especially if they win the point.
Yeah.
You love to see it as a spectator.
Yeah. As an opponent, probably not.
Probably not. It's probably
Yeah.
irritating, but
Yeah.
it's pro sports. You have to deal with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of the other key pairings I think we've identified is Louis Laville and Joey Farias. They can make a deep run. There's also Nam Duck, who can make some noise. But the two obvious ones, George Wall, Joey Wild, and Kim and Wong. Now we, as a podcast, think that they're on the collision course to meet in the gold medal match, as they have done multiple times this year. Sueme, break down that match if it was to come to pass.
Yeah.
Wild and Wall versus Kim and Wong. Who takes it this weekend if they play?
Like, just talking about the level, it's toss of a coin. Like, anyone can take it. But I think, yeah, we're going for Wall and Wild. We're going for Australians.
Yeah, we'll be
So
back
George
in
and Joey, yeah, I think they get them this time. I think they've met, 4 times probably, or 3 or 4 times they've played against each other. I think Joey and George has won only once, and then I think the other team might have won like 2 or 3 times. So hopefully this time, yeah.
Kim and Wong are definitely playing really well this year.
Yes.
Really consistent. So this weekend for the iPickle predictions, we've got for the men's doubles, taking gold, Joey Wild, George Wall.
Yeah.
Silver medalists will be Wong and Kim. Bronze medalists, we've got Laville and Farias. And we've got Hargreaves and Taylor as a dark horse. Make sure you tune in and watch. We'll move on to women's doubles. Sueme, who are some of the key pairings to watch in women's doubles this weekend?
So you've got Andy and Yufei. I think I rate them very high together. I think they could get a pretty good result this tournament. Then you've got Danny and Nicola. Well, if they can beat Anna Bright, they can beat anyone. So I think it's easy, like, for them. But on the day in Australia, pressure situation, anyone can win it. Like, the few top teams, you've got Talia and Katie. They could be good. Sarah Burr and Sarah Denny.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they go this weekend.
Yes. Because Sarah Burr, you can never, never count her out. She's been, she's always on the podium.
Yeah. Then obviously you've got I think the top seed, Rose and Selena Tarulja.
Are they the top seed? Number 1 seed?
Yeah, I believe they're the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Some key potential matches that we've identified for this weekend in women's doubles is Andy and Yufei, potentially against Sarah and Sarah Burr. Subi, regarding this matchup, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, it's a tough game, but I think Andy and Yufei takes it in 3 sets.
I think so too. Another potential matchup that could occur this weekend is a potential semi-final between Rose and Selena versus the winner of that game we just mentioned. So we've said that Andy and Yufei will win. Sumi, who do you think wins between Rose and Selena versus Andy and Yufei?
Rose and Selena and Andy and Yufei. I would say Andy and Yufei, just because I haven't seen Selena play much. I haven't seen her travel to any of those Asian tournaments. So I don't know where her level is at. Like, I know she's got a very high level because, I've seen her play, but I haven't seen any recent performance from her. So that's why I think Andy and Yufei takes that.
I agree, which should place Andy and Yufei in the gold medal match. We think the gold medal match will be Andy and Yufei versus Nicola and Danny.
Yeah.
Who do you think wins that, Sumi?
I think after seeing Danny and Nicola perform in Asia, you'd say they would win that. But just for this tournament, I think Andy and Yufei takes them out.
You reckon Andy and Yufei take that?
Yes.
I disagree. I think Nicola and Danny take that. Although I wouldn't, caveat, I wouldn't be surprised if the other team win it, but I think benefit of the doubt goes to the team that beat Anna Bright.
Yes, exactly. I agree with that. But just for this tournament, I think, I feel Andy and Yufei wins this.
Fair enough. And then for the iPickle predictions, we've got Rose and Selena taking bronze, with our dark horse being Sarah and Sarah Burr.
Yeah.
Again, one of those key matches against Andy and Yufei could shake things up. We'll move on to mixed doubles, Sumi. Who are some of the key pairings to watch this weekend in mixed doubles?
So you've got Andy and Louis playing together. It's gonna be an interesting combination. I haven't seen them play together. Maybe they have, but I don't remember seeing them. But yeah, there's Danny and Joey. I think they're number 1 seed, and they're there for the reason because they make finals.
Yeah.
I think the only pairing to stop them could have been George and Rose, but they are not playing together.
No, they're not.
So you've got George playing with Sahara Denny, so that's an interesting combination, and I think they can take them out. If there is any pair to take them out, it could be just them. Like, could be George Wall and Sahara Denny.
Yeah. I think some other key pairings to watch this weekend will be Talia Saunders and Joe Farias, Dagmar and Jack Wong. I think also you can never count out Nicola and Mitch.
Yes.
They'll do well. And then potentially even Yufei Long and Nam. I think they can make a deep run and make some noise.
Yeah.
Some key potential matches that we've identified as a potential round of 16 between Dagmar and Wong versus Farias and Saunders. Sueme, who do you think wins that match potentially?
I think Farias and Saunders wins that. I think they've played more tournaments together. They're not a new pairing. They've been consistent, so I think yes, they take that thing. It's especially I think Zoe Dagmar. I think she's still haven't got that experience of what Joey Farias and Talia and Saunders have got.
Yeah, that's a fair comment. I think also I saw her play for the New Zealand Hustle Challenger team. She played really well. She's also paired with Jack Wong, who gets results consistently.
Yes.
I also think Farias and Saunders will get it done if that matchup does come up.
Yeah.
Another matchup that we've identified as a potential quarterfinal between Nicola and Mitch, and the winner of that match we just discussed. So we think it's going to be Joey and Talia. So who do you think wins that potential matchup, Sueme?
Are you say Mitch and Nicola?
Yep.
Mitch and Nicola wins that. Mitch plays fearless pickleball, especially recently in mixed doubles. He just goes for anything he can go for. A headed woman, he just goes for it. So I think he takes that. I won't be surprised if actually Mitch makes finals and it'll be hard, but he's always been in that. He always is versing in quarters, like he gets to his Joey or he gets to his George. That's where. But he's been getting into 3 sets, and there have been some close games. So. But still, I think that game he wins that.
Yeah.
So, Mitch and Nicola, they get it.
So in terms of the iPickle predictions, we've got taking gold, Danny and Joey.
Yes.
Taking silver, George and Sarah.
Yeah.
And then bronze, Mitch and Nicola.
Yes.
That dark horse being that match we discussed earlier, both Dagmar and Wong and Farias and Saunders.
Yes.
Who can easily cause an upset and make a deep run. All right, guys, we've got something fun for this weekend. We're launching Pickleball Fantasy. Here's how it works. You pick 2 male players and 2 female players competing in this weekend's tournament. At the end of the event, the person whose team scores the most points wins. You'll get 3 points for gold, 2 points for silver, and 1 point for bronze. Simple as that. And the best part, we're giving away a brand new ProXR paddle straight from ProXR, sent through Superstore to help promote their brand here in Australia. To enter, all you've got to do is submit your picks before the first event kicks off. That's Thursday Pro Singles, either by commenting on our post or sending your picks to us via DM. We'll tally up the scores after the weekend and announce the winner. Let's see who's got the best eye for talent. Sueme, let's have some fun between the 2 of us, and let's draft our fantasy teams right now. We'll make it a little bit harder for ourselves, and no repeats.
Okay.
So if you pick a player, I won't be able to select them. I'll give you the first pick. Who are you taking?
Taking George Wall.
Can't go wrong with that pick.
Yeah.
For my first pick, I'll take Danny Townsend.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take Sahara Denny.
That's a very good pick. I'll take Andy D.
Okay. Joey Wall.
Oh, that's a nice pick. I'll have to take Jack Wong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nicola,
that's a solid pick. I'll round my team off with Huang Nam Lee, because I think he might get the gold or silver in singles.
Okay.
So let's recap our team, Sueme.
Yeah.
Who have you got?
So I've got George Wall, Sarah Dennehy, Joey Wall, and Nicholas Grumman.
Yep. And I've got Andy D, Danny Townsend, Jack Wong, and Hong Nam Lee.
Yeah.
Let us know who you think wins this. We'll be able to discuss this next week.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap from our live Pickleball podcast fantasy draft. Remember, to snag the ProXR paddle giveaway, you'll need to beat our team's total score and have the highest score out of everyone who's entered. So choose wisely, get your picks in before Thursday Pro Singles. Let's see who's really got the best fantasy game in pickleball. I'd like to thank you for tuning into the iPickle podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and look out for our next episode.